Hello. Last gel. Basically to not contaminate it.
Yeah, the girls in there.
It's 1:48 and I'm about to run my last gel of the day. Check this out. To protect myself from the UV coming off of our machine that we use to take images of the gels. So this is the post-PCR part of our lab, and this is where we run our gels, where I just finished. So now the actual physical gels are here, and I'll turn the UV light on right now so I can take a picture of it. That looks kind of funny, but I'll figure out later. And once I've taken the pictures, the gels are trash. All my hard work. All right. It is 3:30 and I am just leaving campus a bit early today because I got here at like 7:30. So I figured I would just leave a little early. I ran the 3 gels that I needed to run. This was to check that we're running our 18S V1 V2 region of PCR at the right annealing temperature. Kind of confusing, not really important, but we're just trying to choose a temperature to run our PCR experiments at for the second marker that I'm looking at this summer. So what I basically did was just run a bunch of experiments at different temperatures between 50 and like 58 degrees Celsius and run the gels and kind of pick the temperature that has the best bands on the gel. So this would be the brightest and the tightest bands. So I have those results in hand. I already sent them to my PI who is out of town right now. But yeah, work is done for today. I need to edit a video, but I'm headed to Hawaii Kai area where we're house sitting for some cats. So I gotta do some editing, maybe working out. We will see. All right, we finished filming.
I'm dead. Oof, it was a long day.
It was a long day.
But hey, look at our new whiteboard, or new spot for our whiteboard.
And our setup. Got our ring light there.
Got our coffee that we drank.
Yeah. For the tripod.
This is our diapers for the tripod.
Yeah, who thought this was funny?
Someone sent us diapers.
On Amazon.
If
instead of pads, thinking they were real funny.
If you want them, send us your shipping address.
Yeah, they're dependables.
They're the good ones. I tried.
Yeah. What now?
Canoozle?
Canoodle. Canoozle. Ah, now canoodling?
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe see if we're still going surfing. Yeah. All right. How was it? Full moon surfing.
It was so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Awesome. For your first time back in a while.
Yeah, not bad.
Cool. And we got glow sticks. All right, I am back in my car. It is almost 5 p.m. and I am heading out. I'm leaving campus now. It was a really productive day. Like, surprisingly productive. I only did 1 PCR experiment, but I got to do the PCR and also run the gel, so I know the results of my PCR experiment. I typed up those results, sent an email to my advisor because she is out of the state and working remotely right now, so a lot of what I've been having to do is like write up these super long emails about my results, and we're kind of just going back and forth while we're trying to figure this out because we are having a lot of problems with one of the markers that we're trying to look at for PCR for the zooplankton community. So we're trying a lot of different things and trying to tease out what could be the issue. So I got pretty good results, like pretty promising results. I basically tried to increase the number of like heating and cooling cycles, and it looks like it helped about half of the samples, and the other half of the samples have really low DNA concentrations. So that may just be like a completely different issue, but it is looking good and I'll know more Friday. And then I kind of just did some organizing because I have a lot of things that are piling up in the freezer like DNA plates and then all of my PCR products. So I wanted to make sure they were really nicely organized. I also went back into the -80 freezer to pull out the samples that are problematic and put them into another box because I'm likely gonna have to be going back to those a few more times. So I wanted to have them in a separate area where they're easy to find. Then just labeling things, honestly. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been up to in lab today, and I am actually pretty tired. I guess I didn't sleep that much last night because of surfing. I was up pretty late, ate dinner really late, and also woke up early, and my ribs are hurting so bad from yesterday. They're always so sore after surfing. I'm gonna head to our home in Kaka'ako to pick up some food so we can have dinner to cook tonight. We also have a meet and greet at 6 p.m. Gonna go pick up some food and then head over. Yay, yay, yay. So we're back on campus. We just dropped off a lot of stuff to put on the donation shelf.
In my old dorm.
In her old dorm. We also sold some stuff today. We sold a TV, made like $70. Pretty good. I mean, selling the TV, getting to the place was actually terrible, but we sold it. Now, what are we doing?
We're gonna go home.
We're going home?
Yeah, to put on workout clothes.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna go work out at Aloha, and then we have a date.
And then we have a date. Gonna be a good date. Yeah, I have a date with someone at 6:30.
And hey, I saved some stuff from the donation shelf.
Yeah, some folders.
Some folders. I have an office problem.
Some shoes.
They look pretty new.
Yeah, are you gonna sell them?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Some hats for my family who's gonna see this video before I go and actually give them to them. And
I like that you call them hats though.
so what do you call them?
Beanies.
They're hats, right?
I don't know, every time we were at the beach and you said, oh, they're wearing a hat, it was like not what I was expecting. Because I didn't know you called beanies hats.
Beanies. Okay, what is this?
That is a hat.
This is a hat?
Yeah.
This is a beanie?
Hat is to block the sun. Beanie is to keep your
head warm.
Head warm. Yeah, comment if you know the difference between a hat and a beanie.
Well, I know what beanies are.
Are beanies hats?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I don't think so.
They're a type of hat. Call these hats mutsa.
Mutsa.
Oh yeah, this is mutsa, this is hoot.
Yeah, see, they're not the same.
But then baseball hats, like caps, we call it kappa, never a hat. And you guys call it hat.
Caps are hats, yeah.
Yeah.
Caps are a type of hat.
Okay, but beanies are not?
No.
Okay. I thought you just call everything a hat. Because you also call caps hats.
But it was really cute. So we're going home.
Going home.
Yeah.
Getting ready for our date.
For our date. Smile. Going up the air mattress. Our date is set up. She's the prettiest girl. What did you say? All right, good morning. It is Friday morning. It is 8 a.m. and I'm already on campus. So it's the last work day of the week, and this morning I'm going to be setting up another round of PCR for the 18S V1 V2 marker. This is going to be the first full round on DNA plate 1 that I already did for the other marker. So I'm going to do this today, and the goal is to like compare to kind of get a better idea of what's going on with those problematic samples. So if they work for one marker but not the other, that kind of tells us something, and if they're not working for either marker, then maybe we have a bigger issue, but we'll see. And I actually can't run a gel today, so I have no idea how the results of this PCR experiment are going to go, because we ran out of this thing that we need to add to the gel to make the gel. So I kind of found out this morning that I can't even run a gel today, but I'm still going to do my PCR experiment, and hopefully that'll come in sometime next week so I can run that. or else PCR is going to be on pause for a little bit because I don't want to just keep doing PCR experiments without knowing the outcome, like without looking at the gel. So yeah, maybe a pretty easy work day. Then I'll just do some computer work or some thinking. But I also have to meet my undergrad at 1 p.m. today because she's going to be getting dry weights on biomass samples from the second cruise. So progress is being made. Pretty good so far, honestly. So let's get into lab so I can knock this experiment out and be done with it for the day. Peace. All right, it is 1:30 and I am finished with my lab work for the day. I basically just ran one PCR experiment and we're out of the things that we need to make the gel. So I wasn't able to see whether or not it went okay, but I guess I'll find out sometime soon. Hopefully sometime next week if the thing we need comes quick enough. But other than that, I kind of just got some other things that I needed to get done. Cleaning up the freezer spaces. I also met up with my advisor over Zoom. So that was really helpful and it felt like a pretty productive day, honestly. But I'm kind of reaching that like afternoon slump, so just things are taking me longer and I'm just gonna go home and try to get some more work done later. But a bit of a break, a very nice Friday, very relaxing Friday. I've also been looking at Odessa tickets because they're on tour soon and I really want to go. But the easiest thing would be to go see them in LA so I could go visit home, but I'll be in Europe at the time. So I won't be able to go with my sister and my mom. So I'm trying to see if I can go to one of the later shows somewhere else, some other US state. Hopefully that can happen. I am manifesting it, speaking it into existence. I will be seeing Odessa sometime this year. And hopefully Michi will want to go along too, so we can go visit another US state together. But yeah, that's my Friday. Also, I'm feeling so good and productive. This mudwater is awesome. It's doing its job. I need to order more. And it's raining today, but it's still like 88 degrees outside. Wild. All right, so we got to the place that we're house sitting for these two white huskies. We just got back from hanging out at the beach. We worked out a little, did some legs, and now we're taking the huskies for a walk on the beach. Yeah. All right. Say hello to Peanut and Butter. Are those good fake names?
Yeah.
Yeah, beachfront.
Hey, this one is so pretty. It looks Spanish.
Yeah.
This is the life.
Yummy.
Get some poop. But they can also go in their backyard.
Yeah. So we were about to have dinner. The dogs got dinner. Then I got a text from my undergrad saying she got locked out of one of the buildings that she needed to access because after 5. But I guess it closed before 5. The door's locked. And her phone died. So she had been sending me emails like 2 hours ago the whole time. Like 3 emails, but I didn't see any of them. And I was like checking my text and like, no, she got it. I haven't seen anything from her. I guess I didn't even think that like, oh, she hasn't sent me any update. But anyway, she sent me a text like a few minutes ago saying that she didn't get to finish one of the jars, the dry weights, and they can't sit over the weekend because the freeze dryer can't run over the weekend. So we have to go back now to go take dry weights. But it should only take like an hour.
It's 7 p.m. though.
It's 7 p.m. though. And I didn't want to go at night by myself because that's creepy, right? Being in a lab by yourself that late. So she's coming.
I get to go with Alexus.
Yeah, you get to go see the lab. We get to have dinner on the road tonight. Not sponsored, but we love them. Hopefully they could sponsor us. I love you.
I love you. Alexus is a little bummed that we have to go, but I'm really excited.
I'm like, oh, I'm just mad that I didn't see my email, but also, how was I supposed to know that her phone was gonna die? Oh my gosh, I should have told her maybe she doesn't have an iPhone because we have a charger in the lab.
Then she could have also iMessaged
But she could have iMessaged me, yeah, so maybe she doesn't have an iPhone. I feel like maybe it doesn't know we're here yet. So we get to be on campus when no one else is there. Big building. You look so happy. Found the lids. We're ready. Now we're turning the freeze dryer off. It's kind of tricky. Like, it's kind of weird to do with one hand. That's not bad. Maybe you can give me a hand, actually.
Why are you wearing gloves?
So I don't get like carbon stuff from me on that. Also, so I don't get trace metals on it. Any metals. Basically to not contaminate it.
While Alexis is working, I am posting or scheduling one more episode on our podcast. Yay! It's gonna come soon.
Just about to be finishing up. Took all of the dry weights. These were on the freeze dryer for more than 48 hours, but they're all good now. Got wet weights, got dry weights, and yeah, that's it. Got a lot of numbers.
Looks like my nightmare.
But the freeze dryer has someone else's jars on it, which means that I don't have to defrost it, and I don't have to take it down today.
Dang.
Which also takes time, so yay. That's kind of nice. Thank you for coming with me at 8:30 at night.
It was fun.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I got to post our podcast or schedule it.
Good. Wow, you did it all?
Yeah.
Hey, good job.
We still need the cover art,
Yes.
the podcast art.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
The lens.
Oh
No, I didn't crack it. Alright, so we're just back in my lab to put the samples that were freeze dried into the -20 because I need to stay frozen and dry in order to stay good for the carbon and nitrogen stable isotope analyses. So, I'm gonna put them in this freezer. And yeah, this is where all my freeze dried samples are. They still need to be ground. This is from the second cruise, and all of this material is already ground, and it's from the first cruise. And yeah, this is my PCR stuff. Alright, check this out. It's terrifying. Da-dun. Look how big he is. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. Now we are headed home at 8:30. Are you coming? Are you scared it's gonna get... Where are we going?
The beach again.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
And we're here. Super low tide right now. But yeah, there's people walking all the way out there. Hi there.
Hi.
How did editing go?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah, just a little bright.
A little bright.
But I think the video is gonna be good.
Good. This is a good playlist.
Look at who escaped.
All right, it's Saturday, so right now we're at the park with Penny.
Oh, Penny.
What was that? We'll do this for about an hour, then we'll go sell some knives and pick up food for house sitting.
You're so cute, puppy. So good.
Yeah, that was good. We sold our surfboard, my surfboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, made like $800 there, so I get to go shopping for a new one now. We also tried to sell some knives, a knife set that I have.
Not the best idea?
No, on Facebook Marketplace, and the guy wanted to meet at a KFC in Kalihi that was like not open anymore, so the parking lot was really empty and secluded. So, and he's like opening the back of his truck. We put him down. I'm like, oh, is 50 okay for the set? And he's like, I want to see him first. And he's like pulling out every knife, and we're just backing up. And he didn't want to buy them, but it was so scary. He was just pulling out, look at it, and we're like backing away. It was sketchy, even though we ended up meeting at a gas station. And now we're back with the dogs.
Alive.
Alive, yeah, and we're gonna donate our knives to our friends, probably. Not doing that again. All right, leaving the pups.
Leaving the pups. with some nice treats.
Yeah, they're ready. Mmm, tastes good.
Yeah. Okay, look at this.
Oh, she already did it. So cute. Show us what you got.
That's it. Paw. Yeah.
Ah.
Good job.
Happy puppies? Happy. Goodbye.
Snow White.
Got our bonsai bowls.
Look at how pretty they are.
Yeah, they really put in extra effort today.
Yeah, the girls in there were the best.
Yeah. They really were the best. They were super funny too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello. We just finished our bonsai bowls. Now we're getting some sun. And it's really nice today.
It's a little hot because our butts burn.
Our butts are burning on this rock. Look at the waves out there. Oh, we've surfed there once too.
Yeah. Crazy to think now.
Yeah, right?
Also, look at the sun and the water.
What you doing? You did it.
Yeah, but it's not really pretty, I guess. I feel like I'd rather have it only around here.
I see what you mean now. What are they?
Planters.
Okay, that is cute.
Right?
Yeah, I think it'll look really cute. What's going on? I don't think the swimmer's supposed to be in there. Now the swimmer's gonna be hanging.
I mean, also practical. Oof.
Our dinner is served. And we have potatoes. Boiled potatoes. Sriracha and curry ketchup.
Let's imagine some plants in it.
Some hanging plants.
Guten Appetit.